Hey, what's up, everybody? So, day two of BlizzCon starts in a little while. I'm not really gonna watch that, but day one, that was yeah, I don't know. Diablo 4, I mean, they didn't really show anything. They said there's a new expansion coming. That's cool. But World of Warcraft, it just seems like the same old, same old. Like, they're just like, oh, quality of life, and that's it. I mean, think about it. Delves are basically just open world Torghast, basically. Um, Seasonal content is the same as what they've been doing. Like, they just come out with open world content to like fill in the blanks to get people to like the casuals to play. If you play Dragonflight, they had a lot of open world content, right? With like the casuals that didn't do Mythic Plus, they were like it was like drip feeding you, drip feeding them gear, which is like bare minimum, and it's scaled with your item level. And they realized that that kind of worked for the casuals, so they boosted it even further, and they made it even more like profitable as a casual non mythic plus or non raider whatever, not even looking for raid people. So that's what Delves is. Which seems the concept's cool, but unless they're actually dropping like mythic plus rating type gear and it's like challenging, it's not going to be for most people. Um, them adding it to the Great Vault is kind of cool. It's another way to get Great Vault stuff, but it's not going to scale high. It's literally for like casuals, like the casuals. As far as the raid goes, whatever. It's a raid is a raid. They didn't say anything about Mythic Plus changes, raid changes. There's a huge problem. I ran a raiding guild. We started doing Mythic. I did it for almost a year, like 9 months, like from the start of Dragonflight. And the one thing that was the worst was class specific raid buffs. Primarily, Demon Hunter, Cast Brand, and Mystic Touch from Monks. Like, having to have one of those in your 20-man is just bullshit. Like, complete bullshit. It is bullshit. Like, and they need to change it. Like, I don't understand. What do they, like, they just... I mean, what was it? Legion had, was it Battle for Azeroth or Legion? I can't remember which one. But anyway, I'm ranting here. But, yeah. They need to change the DNA of the actual game. Like the core endgame DNA, if they want people to come back. People like myself, people that have to grind just to get people to play. Because the fucking game it's not rewarding. It's like working a part-time job. And yeah, you're getting money for working that part-time job, but the hours are shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hours are garbage. Yeah, you have schedule raid. You have like a schedule. If you're working part time or whatever. In this analogy, but you just have to put so much more time into the game, and then yeah, the whole warband thing where like all your alts share everything. I mean, that's whatever, dude. Like, the games have been doing that for a while. This is all just it's the same old, same old. And you can call me like salty, call me go boohoo big baby, you got burned, whatever. I don't care. I did get burned. WoW was one of my favorite games ever, but it's not good anymore. And until they change the actual DNA of the end game content, and when I say DNA, I mean literally what makes end game, it's just not going to be good enough. Anyway, we'll see if they change their mind, start adding more things before the first expansion comes out. I doubt they will, though, because they realize that Mythic Plus is the way to keep the hardcore Andes happy. But even that runs its course and gets boring. I mean, seriously, 6+ months between raids. I mean, you want people to play 6+ months of Mythic Plus to get nothing except for like a minuscule score, with Raider IO being like the most toxic fucking player induced system. It's ridiculous. Anyway, tell me what you think. I know it's a little bit of a long rant. But yeah, it's not looking good for WoW. I mean, I'm optimistic for the people that give a shit. But for me, I don't give a fuck. It looks mediocre. Tell me what you think.